DJI, what consumer drone will we see in 2019? Got that coming up next. "2019 is coming to a rapid close, and as predicted, DJI released not one, but two drones at Airworks 2019, the P4 Multispectral and the Agris T16, both commercial drones. These drones will revolutionize agriculture in ways that were only dreamed of just a few short years ago. Marcus and I discussed this during Rotor Talk Live this past week, and I invite you to check that episode out. Well, Marcus and I also spent some considerable time were our thoughts on the two remaining drones DJI is releasing, what they will be, when they will be released. We took a straw poll, and we also talked about drone prices. Now, here's that clip in its entirety. One of the things, and I've always said this, and I kind of want to segue into this just a little bit here. We talked about this incredible technology that DJI is coming out with these agricultural drones. It's just mind-boggling. Of course, I'm imagining that new P4 is probably going to set you back about $8,000 or $9,000, and that ag one probably about 20, 25, 30,000.
Oh yeah,
easily with that kind of technology.
Yeah.
And I've said this before ad nauseum, and if you've watched me for any point of length of time, is DJI does not waste technology. And one thing that I can guarantee you is that some of that technology that you see, or a lot of that on both of those drones, will trickle down to consumers. I can promise you that, because it's a win-win for DJI, because when they spend the time to develop things like this, they can be able to leverage that for consumer drones and also maybe a prosumer drone as well. So, one of the things that I want to share too, I did talk about in my video that DJI will be releasing a drone at Airworks. They ended up releasing two, but they have two other drones that are ready to go. They have a prosumer drone that is ready to go, and they have a consumer drone that is ready to go. Now, my thoughts are on the consumer drone. I think that's kind of a no-brainer. I think it's going to be the Mavic Mini that we've seen that's been all over the place. I think it's going to come out probably October, maybe late October, early, but it will be out, in time for the holiday season. And I think, Marcus, if it is, I don't know if it will be 250 grams or under, but if it is, it will fly off the shelves like crazy.
Let me give you this advice. The day that they introduce it, if you want one, hit that buy button, because they'll disappear so fast. Can we do a kind of a quick straw poll here, Bill?
Yeah.
I'm wondering how many people in the chat here, if DJI comes out with that Mavic Mini or whatever it is type drone, how many people would hit the button and buy that drone? Let's add a qualifier on it. Let's say if it was $600 or under. How many folks? I'd like to just see how many people would hit the buy button. I know I would, and I suspect you would.
Guaranteed, 100%. Yeah. I have money set aside for that. So
yeah,
that's a given. But that's a real good thing there, Marcus. And I'm interested to see what the reaction is from people here. The other thing is, Stephen Ewing said yes. We already got it. We already got our first answer there.
And Drone Master said too. He can't wait.
Yeah. Here's the other thing. DJI is also coming out with a prosumer drone. Parks and Tech, Tuan Lee, he's the Mavic Mini is going to be sold out. Mike Kinney, Larry Boggs, yes. Ted Bowman, buy, yes. So
yeah,
we're seeing that. Yeah, I think, like I said, it will go off the charts. It will just absolutely go off the charts. This prosumer drone that DJI is coming out with is very interesting. A lot of people, they said the Inspire 3 is dead, but from what I'm hearing, it may be like an Inspire 2.5 kind of a thing, only smaller and a little more compact. And the other school of thought is that they're going to upgrade a Mavic 2 and have like a Mavic 2.5. and let that have a beefy camera like the Phantom 4 Pro V2.0 has on it. So there's some school of thoughts as far as a prosumer drone. Now the Mavic 2 is more of a consumer type of drone. And the Inspire is more of a prosumer type of drone. But, DJI is really into the portability and foldability aspect of drones right now. So, we may see something along the lines of an Inspire that's foldable, that's more compact, but yet we'll have the camera packages, we'll have the lens options, will be able to be transported much more easily. I know I saw the case. Billy had a picture of the case for his Inspire 2. Okay. This thing takes up the entire back air cargo area of his vehicle. All right. I mean, it's just huge. It's massive.
Yeah. It's a monster. Can I derail you for just a second?
Go for it.
So I've thought about this. You look on DJI's website in the refurb section, you can buy an Inspire 1 V2.0 for $13.99.
That's crazy.
Now, I'll tell you why I think that would be cool to have one of those. Is that when Billy Kyle told us that thing will go 60 miles an hour, I'm telling you, if you wanted to fly outside, and I think that Inspire 1, correct me if I'm wrong, Bill, it has light bridge, or does it have?
Yeah, I think it has light bridge, but
it's
I'm not
probably
100%.
light bridge. So you're not going to get quite the range, but boy, to be able to get out someplace at 60 miles an hour, that would just be a riot in and of itself.
Oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. That's
just... Anyway. I didn't mean to derail you. I just
no. I'm just trying to physically grasp what a new Inspire like prosumer type of drone would look like, and a lot of people said it's kind of like, imagine putting the Inspire 2 in a shrinking machine, okay, and having the ability to fold things up in there, and that's what they're talking about with something like this. So it's going to be interesting to see what DJI comes out with, especially in the prosumer type of space.
Hey, Bill, so let me, aren't they kind of going that direction though with the Mavic 2? Because now you can have 2 controllers, right?
Yeah.
And then also with all the commercial add-ons, what do they call it? The Mavic 2, help me out here, Bill. Commercial, what's the one that has for all the fire departments and so forth? And
the Enterprise.
Enterprise.
Mavic 2 Enterprise. Yeah.
Didn't think of it.
Yeah.
The Mavic 2 Enterprise, they're kind of going that direction. So could they simply enhance that even more? Or maybe even, how about this, Bill? It's basically the same thing, only a little bit bigger, a little bit more powerful, and able to hold a bigger camera.
Yes. Yeah. See, I think the problem, I don't want to say probably problem is not the right choice of words. I think the big issue here is payload. And, when I'm referring to payload, I'm talking about camera. And, you look on the Inspire 2 and you look at the different options as far as cameras are concerned. There's weight involved with this. I'm just, I'm talking about, I know Billy knows all these options inside and out and what cameras are the best, but I'm talking from a standpoint of weight and ability to carry this, because, you can have the best camera in the world, but if the drone can't handle the weight, it's not going to work. And I think the challenge has probably been met by DJI to have a drone, a prosumer type of drone, that's going to be able to have camera payload systems similar to like the Inspire 2 currently has right now, but in a much smaller form factor. I think that's what we're going to see. It's real interesting. Stephen Ewing says, yeah, it would look like a lot of money as well.
That's true.
That's very true. I mean, that's something I think, I think that's going to be a given. And I think one of the other things that I've heard some talk about lately, this pricing structure and everything, and I know Marcus has gone into incredible detail in his spreadsheet with it, and you go out there and you kind of cringe when you go out to DJI's website and look at some of the prices and availability on things. And I had several people ping me and ask me, do you think these prices will come back down? Do you think they'll get any kind of a semblance of going back to normal as far as normal is concerned? Well, I said, I don't know. and I think a lot depends upon, everybody's talking about trade talks with China and the US and everything. And oh, by the way, just to let everybody know, okay, because I said I think it's in the best interest of both countries to settle this issue. And it's good for China, it's good for us. I was called a traitor for saying that, okay, to my country. I mean, come on, people, seriously here, okay? All right. Do I need to go pull the flag from my dad's coffin to show everybody? Okay. All right.
Well, what does a statement about settling an issue on trade that would help both countries? Why does that make you a traitor?
I know. I was raked through the coals by someone about that. And, I told him in no uncertain terms, okay, my father was a World War II veteran. All right. I scattered part of my dad's ashes on the carrier he was on in World War II. Okay. This bleeds red, white, and blue right here, folks. Okay. There's just no question about it. And this isn't political. This isn't a political statement.
We're just talking about the price of drones.
Yeah, we're talking about drones. Okay. We're talking about drones. Okay. So I just wanted to go ahead in case, someone has heard that or something about that. Patriotism is here. It's right here. It's not political. It's patriotism. And I want what's best for my country, and I want what's best for other countries as well, too. Because when you encourage free trade, everybody wins. It's real simple.
Boom.
Okay? I majored in business in college in an economics, and I had a wonderful professor in economics. And he said, you know what? The worst thing in the world is imposing tariffs on other countries. But you know what the best thing in the world is free trade. When you have free trade, everybody wins because you're buying their products and they're buying your products. It's a win-win. It's just all the way around as far as that's concerned.
Hey, so let me address that thought about the prices coming back down. So let's just say, for just the sake of argument, that, they settled everything and all the tariffs went away tomorrow. The prices will not come down to where they were before. I mean, I've been in business. I'm retired now, but I've seen it happen. I was in the dairy business when milk prices would go up. Yes, we would raise prices at the dairy. When milk prices would go down, we'd drop that price back down a little bit, but you would take that as an opportunity to capture more margin. And I am absolutely sure that DJI would do the same thing. Would prices come back down? Probably a certain amount. Would they come back down to where they were previously? I really doubt it. That's just the way it works in business.
Yeah, and I agree, Marcus. Question of the day. What do you think DJI will release in 2019? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like the content from today's video, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and tell others about the channel. Also be sure to check out my Facebook page, where I do post daily updates regarding the drone and drone industry and anything DJI, Autel, or Parrot related. Also be sure to check out my Twitter account, where I do post daily updates, and Instagram as well. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's a great day to fly.